Hey everybody, Dave Weiss here again with the Glue Bomb Show. Today I have what I like to call a resource recommendation. This is one of those extra special broadcasts that I put out every so often. And this one is recommending a podcast. A podcast that I have come to thoroughly enjoy. One day I was out there on iTunes looking for model building podcasts, and I came upon one called Plastic Model Mojo. And I got to tell you, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's two guys, Mike and Dave. Mike is an armor builder. He builds tanks and weapons and things like that. Dave is an airplane builder. He builds a lot of really cool stuff. They share their pieces on their Facebook page and progress on the kits that they're building, as well as pictures from all the other shows and things that they go to. These guys really know their stuff. They can tell you all kinds of stuff, not just about the models, but about the planes and tanks that the models are based on. They have a lot of really good historical information. These guys really know their stuff. They share tips and tricks and techniques. They talk about good products and good kits that are coming out. They talk about a lot of aftermarket stuff that you can add to your builds. These guys are really informative. In just about every episode, they also have a section where they interview somebody who is even more knowledgeable in one of the areas that they speak of. I have to tell you, you guys know as you watch this, you know that I build a lot of cars, a lot of monster creature kind of things like that. I'm really not a tank builder. I build a couple of planes. The only tanks I've ever built were two Mang World War II's kits that you've seen in previous episodes. You can go to the archives and check those out. So I don't really know a lot about the area that they talk about, but yet I still enjoy it. I mean, there are times where they're talking about number combinations, number and letter combinations, where I'm not even sure what kind of vehicle they're talking about right away, but it's still fun to listen to because these guys love what they do, and they're thoroughly enjoying what they do. They're having a good time building models, which is important because you know what I say, model building is supposed to be fun. These guys are having fun. It's a thoroughly enjoyable podcast. You learn a lot. They are good friends. You can tell it. They talk about conferences and shows, and they do all kinds of great stuff. I really thoroughly recommend you check it out. Again, it's Plastic Model Mojo. They're Plastic Model Mojo on Facebook. They've got their own Plastic Model Mojo website. You can look them up and check them out. I recommend finding them on Apple and listening to the podcast. They broadcast every other week, and their podcasts usually go between 1 and 2 hours, which sounds long, but I got to tell you, they break it up really nicely. They have a lot of different varied things that they're talking about. Their interview segments are always really good. And overall, just a great podcast, really informative. It's really going to help you learn more about model building. So I highly recommend you check out Plastic Model Mojo. Have a great day, guys. Remember, model building is supposed to be fun. I think Mike and Dave will help you have more fun. Take care.